Morning, morning. Good morning, good morning. Man, just wanted to take a little bit of time out to discuss and address issues that are blatant and right in our face. I try to put on I think I got my earphones with me. Yeah, I do. Okay, I think that's better. We got the wind blowing a little bit out here, but just want to talk a little bit about that have been on my heart really lately. I've been overwhelmed with what's going on. I'm not really a big TV watcher, but obviously on Facebook you can just about everything that's going on. You really don't have to go on TV because you can put it on Facebook anyway. All the negativity, that's all that you find out there. Basically, don't have time for TV. Number one, I'm too busy building my dream, my empire for my family. But now what's going on is this catastrophe that happened out in Texas is something that does require our attention, because this could happen anywhere, and it has happened in different places. It's happened in Louisiana. It's actually happened all over the world, and if you ever get the opportunity to listen to world news, you know that something is going on everywhere, every day around the country, and we just can't sit around waiting on the government to do things when people who are connected to us are going through adversity. And when I say connected to us, I don't just mean, somebody that's related to you or somebody that you personally know. I just really believe that if you take the time to care enough about other people and to become that love that we say is in God, we need to demonstrate that. And it's just been on my heart for the last couple of days, and I've just been trying to ignore it. But there's no way to ignore it. And I really started thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, who's doing something? Who's doing something to help these people in this situation? And, a voice talked to me and said, what are you doing? Right? So I hear that inner man and say, well, what are you doing? You see, it can't just be about me. It can't just be about my family. It has to really be about other people. It's always been about loving our neighbor. So I said, you know what? I do something. And then I'm like, okay, I have a nonprofit. Okay, I have a foundation. Well, let's put together, let's everyone chip in, put together some feeding and deliver it. Let's deliver it to the people that have been affected. I'm not saying, Blue Cross is great to do what they do, and there's different organizations that do what they do, but I actually want to look. I want to meet that person whose property's been damaged. I want to meet that person whose life has been turned upside down, and know that this has come from someone like me that cares. I don't want to be that anonymous name. So what I've decided to do was to utilize my own nonprofit, work with some ladies that are already on my team, and then just put out a message to other people, to everyone, to churches, to different organizations, to really come together and step up more and help rebuild this place. We don't have to, we're not in Afghanistan somewhere. We're not out in some third world country. We really are supposed to come together in time of need, regardless of if that person is personally related to you. People are checking in, well, my family's safe and they're all good, but it's so much bigger than that. It's so much deeper than that. So what I've decided to do, I really would I'm stepping up myself, so I really would like to put a challenge out to other people and other organizations that are out there to actually step up to the plate themselves. One person can't do everything. You can't change everything, but together as a unit, we can change the world. So with that being said, what I'd like to do, if you have a nonprofit organization, I'd like to offer an opportunity for us to do a collaboration together, and also for you to be able to do a good deed and actually give to people that are in need. Hey there, what's up, Cornelia? What's up, Olivia? I definitely know that will be something that would be well appreciated. And this is just something that, at the end of the day, when we look down at it, people are taking the money and you're doing things with it it isn't benefiting anybody really. I mean, how much is it benefiting somebody if you're going out and you're getting drunk, or just having another nice meal, or something recreational that you can do it or not do without, right? What if we all said, you know what? This is so much greater than me. It doesn't matter if this person is related to me or not. That has nothing to do with it. It doesn't matter what color that person's skin is. It has nothing to do with it. I just believe that the same way that we give when we have opportunities to give, I believe that will come back to us, because we all need someone. We all need people in our lives. Good morning, Olivia. What's going on? All right, we're gonna. I tapped in on here, and I did some invites to some people that I know are leaders out on Facebook. They have their own, followings, their own organizations. I invited in, I tapped in some pastors and some, people who are church leaders as well. And even if you don't hear this right now, if you hear it later, that's all good. But what I want to do is I want to say, listen, certain entities, they're always talking about giving, but it's only one-sided. You're only giving to one side, and when other people need, and if it's not inside of one little town or one little organization, what's happening then? What's going on then? So, like I said, I've just decided to personally take it upon myself to make a difference, and to invite other people who can make a difference also. The other day, I don't watch much TV, but I happened to, the TV was on the other day, and I happened to see a clip of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was saying that he was donating to Houston, and he started challenging other celebrities to do the same thing and step up, and then you started getting other people. Now it becomes more of a publicity thing. Well, this person gave $500,000, this person did that, but at the end of the day, that's what's needed. And if I can be that spark, if I can be that thing to make somebody think, or make somebody say, well, it's just not about me, it's just not about my organization, I want to use my nonprofit. I do have a nonprofit. I do have a foundation that I can give from and that I will give from. But this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I don't want to give to the Red Cross. They're going to get their money. They've been around forever. I don't want to give to Goodwill. I don't want to give to Salvation Army. I want to actually get on a plane. Actually get on a plane and actually fly out to Houston, and I want to actually look at the people. I want to hear their stories, the people that I'm putting these checks, we're putting these checks in their hands. I like to go out, I like to walk the land, I like to see what's going on out there and let these people understand what's going on, that there's other people that do care. Like we're not a non-caring country. People do care. Some people just don't talk about it on Sundays. It's people that really care. You know, it's people that do understand, you know, what the God in me really means. And it's not just about making money for us. It's about being able to help people in positions when they need, because guess what? No one that I know of got caught up in that, but it doesn't have to be somebody that I know of, right? It's just the humane thing to do. And you know, if I take it a little bit deeper, I can go my deep. What's going on, like in this black community where I come from, where I go up and down, back and forth. Like so many people are only interested in doing something that will benefit them, right? Oh, my family wasn't in that. Oh, it wasn't my people. And then on the other side, it's like, okay, I'm looking even like on my Facebook posts, I have people, people of different colors and races on my thing, but you know, on the side where I come from in the black community, everybody's talking about we're gonna pray. Everybody's talking about we're gonna pray. Well, these people need more than prayers, okay? These people need for somebody to write a check. These people need for somebody to give, because the prayer is not gonna pay that rent. It could lead, you know what I'm talking about. It could lead somebody being touched. But listen. If you're really talking about God is in you, if you're really talking about God in you, and this is for my church folks. This is for my preachers. This is for my so-called saints. Like, where's that God in you now? Where's that God in you now? I'm one dude. One dude that cares enough. And that's all I need. I don't need a million people right now. I need for somebody to say, I'm one person. I'm that one person. And I want to give because that's the thing to do. That's the thing to do. When you see something, step up. That's what the Creator does. That's what all powerful means. That's what all knowing means. You should just know what to do. So right now, I have Olivia here, and we have our nonprofit organization. And I'm not just gonna talk about stuff. That's not me. If I don't mean it, I won't say it. Pastor Chris, good to see you there, brother. Good to see you. And I really believe that we can use what's happened here to not only bring people back together, but to help rebuild people. Like, it doesn't take Donald Trump issuing, flood money to go to FEMA to do this and do that. Like, how many people are on this earth? It's like 7 billion of us. 7 billion of us, and 1 billion of us are on Facebook. When I talk up, listen, people, if you know me, like, I'm not a church dude. I'm not, and nothing wrong with being in church. Don't get me wrong. Please understand me. But when I believe in something, and I know that I have the capability and the wherewithal to contribute and to make change, that's what I want to do. So I've been ignoring the feeling for a couple of days, but it's like it's getting stronger and stronger. And it's like, dude, you can do something. Like, you don't have to be Kevin Hart. You don't have to be, Bill Gates. Like, I can take my little pennies. I can take my gifts. I can take my skills. And I can parlay that into new money to donate to those people in Houston, Texas that need it. So I don't want to give to the Red Cross, y'all. I don't want to give to the Salvation Army, because as a nonprofit, I know how the game goes when it comes to giving, like a March of Dimes, something like that. I know that only a percentage of the money is allocated to the cause, and the rest is going to payroll and staff and all that stuff. And most people don't know that. But what I want to do, once again, I just had Olivia. I said, Olivia, I need you to get in contact with an editor in Houston. I need to talk to an editor in Houston or Texas. I'm not even sure where everything is hit out and affected. I know one of my ladies is out there in that area, and she's on it. She says, I got it. Now, she just raised money for all the kids out in California to have new shoes. And at the end of the day, what I was saying earlier, it's like the stuff, these gifts that we have, it's not for us. It's really not for us. It's about stepping up. It's about people coming together, not being jealous of the next person, not thinking that, if that as long as my family's checked in safely, then everything is good. But it comes a point in your life where it's not about just you making money. It's not about just me making money. It's like I just have this feeling inside of me, and I believe this is what it is to be. And I've always said that I wanted to be a philanthropist, and it's like, what better time than to start now? This is the deal, guys. This is the deal. I'm challenging. I like for people to step up, because I step up. I like to get on a plane. I like to raise these funds through my nonprofit. I can partner with other nonprofits. But what if we could have a representative from your organization or from your church to fly out to Houston with me? What if we did our own press conference? What if we, and it's not about letting people see, it's about letting people know that people care. It's about letting people know. So what I want to do is I want to hand out checks to these people that have lost everything. I want to put checks in these people's hands, and I want to look into their eyes, and I want to hear their story, and I want them to know that, Cecil Jones cares this much, that he stopped what he was doing, and he raised money for you, and he took money from his foundation, and he gave it to you. But I'm one man. I can't do everything myself. And I reached out to leaders, other leaders, and this is what I want to do. I do real estate trainings. I've been doing this seminars, right? And I honestly, if you come in with me, it's $10,000 for me to teach you. But this is what I want to do, whether it's real estate, nonprofit stuff, HUD stuff, self-directed IRAs, helping your church get up, helping your organization get up. What I'm asking you to do is team up with me. And I'm asking you to raise monies to send out to Houston, Miss Olivia Dixon right here, right? Myself. And if you're in an organization and you want to come out too, I'll pay for you to come out. Let's go to Houston. Let's raise money. Let's, over the next 30, 45 days, let's raise some money, right? We can have your secretary, my secretary, everybody count the money, because this ain't about nobody trying to get over. And if you're even thinking about somebody trying to get over, this is not for you. But what I like to do is I like to have different organizations get in contact with my people. And I'd like for you to truly raise some money, marketing, whatever you got to do, raise some money so that we can take it out to Houston next month. In exchange for you doing that for us. It's not for us, it's for those people of Houston. There really shouldn't be nothing that needs to be back, but I just believe that if you ask somebody to do something, that they should be rewarded. I believe that a workman is worthy of his hire. I believe that